They say laughter is the best medicine, and our ancestors certainly had a knack for finding the funny side of life. Get ready for a dose of pure, vintage humor with some of the most hilarious old sayings ever uttered. Many complain of their looks, but none of their brains. A fool's wealth is soon enjoyed by others. He who marries for money earns it. The tongue is boneless, but it breaks bones. Don't teach your grandmother to suck eggs. A man with a full belly thinks no one is hungry. He who has a head of wax must not stand near the fire. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. A donkey doesn't trip over the same stone twice, unless it's drunk. Better a bald head than no head at all. He who laughs at himself never runs out of entertainment. A man without a beard is like bread without crust. The cow doesn't remember she was once a calf. When the cat's away, the mice dance on the table. A lazy tailor uses long threads. Don't measure the teeth of a free camel. He who plants thorns must not expect roses. The old monkey gets drunk last. A fool and his money are soon parted, but they make a fine party first. Even the devil was handsome when he was young. A closed mouth catches no flies. He who rides a tiger is afraid to get off. The rooster crows, but the hen delivers. A guest is like rain, pleasant when it comes, better when it goes. Many hands make light work, but too many cooks spoil the soup. He who has no faults has no friends. The nail that sticks out gets hammered. A barking dog doesn't bite unless it's mad. If the beard were all, goats would preach. He who sleeps with dogs wakes up with fleas. A full purse makes the mouth speak. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but it rolls if it's drunk. He who digs a pit for others falls in himself. A blind man doesn't judge colors. The early bird gets the worm, but the night owl gets the party. When elephants fight, the grass gets trampled. A fat wife and a big barn never did a man harm. He who speaks much says little. The camel doesn't see its own hump. A frog in a well doesn't know the ocean. He who borrows a coat gets cold when it's returned. Better to lose the saddle than the horse. A wise man hides his wealth, a fool hides his poverty. The one who asks doesn't get lost unless he's stubborn. He who marries a widow also marries her debts. A big hat doesn't make a big head. The fish stinks from the head. He who has butter on his head should stay in the shade. A borrowed cloak doesn't keep you warm. The pot calls the kettle black, but at least they're both useful. He who wants to eat the kernel must crack the nut. A small leak sinks a big ship. The wolf changes his coat, but not his habits. He who runs after two hares catches neither. A fool's paradise is better than no paradise at all. An old broom knows the dirty corners best. A cat in gloves catches no mice. Did these sayings tickle your funny bone? Give us a thumbs up, share this with your buddies who love a good chuckle, and hit subscribe for more global wit. Got a hilarious saying from your corner of the world? Pop it in the comments. I'd love to see it.